So Eddie was saying that this is probably the first time that someone's gonna drive a Civic Si and Type R back-to-back on camera for YouTube. So we should be super serious and professional, guys.
Yeah.
All right, today we are in Powan's 2017 Civic Si, and the lighting is awful, so apologies in advance for that. We got Eddie in the back seat.
Yo.
Eddie's usually on the Tedward channel, but we stole him for today. We're gonna do a back-to-back review of this Si with Eddie's Type R and let you guys know all about the differences and the similarities between the two. The first thing that Eddie, Powan, and I have all commented on is how great this shifter is. Everything about this shifter is just smooth. It's easy. My GTI, in order to get this feeling, I had to do a short shifter. This one from the factory is really smooth. And one downside to the whole shifting thing is the gas pedal is really far down. And this is true in your R as well, Eddie, right?
It's very similar.
The gas pedal's really far down. It's very difficult to heel toe. I mean, you kind of get a feel for it after driving the car for a while, but it's not ideal. You would literally have to be on the track all the way in the brake, and then you could heel toe really easy. As far as the power goes, the car is decently quick. It's fast enough to get around most other cars on the road, I would say. No trouble merging on the highway, I assume.
No.
It's not as fast as a GTI that is the same kind of class of car, I guess.
Or a Turbo E36.
But it's quick, it gets out of its own way. The motor's really torquey, and there's almost no waiting for the power to come on. Steering is very tight, especially if I'm, I wasn't in sport mode.
I was gonna say.
Especially in sport mode, the steering is very tight. A little bit in the steering wheel goes a long way as far as turning the car. So as far as we can tell, and Powan knows more than I do here, sport mode tightens the steering.
Yep, it's supposed to tighten the dampening of the suspension as well, and just like throttle responses. Although we don't really feel too much of a difference in the suspension.
Yeah, we don't feel it.
The biggest is the steering.
Because we have the same infotainment system. I'm not a fan of it.
Really?
I don't like it. I think it's unintuitive. It's very difficult to figure out where everything is.
All I really need the car to do is just the Apple CarPlay, and
that is a nice feature.
That's like
Apple
I think,
CarPlay is fantastic.
I agree with you that it is a little cumbersome to get around the menus.
The biggest complaint, and I'm sure Powan hasn't noticed this yet, but will soon. There's no real buttons, and that drives me up the wall.
Oh, it's just a big screen.
You have to look at what button you're pressing, and that's really dangerous when you're going 75 miles an hour on the highway. To me, it feels like a Game Boy Advance from 04. You're pressing it, and it's laggy. It sometimes doesn't work. It sometimes works too much. I think another thing with Honda is you're getting, well, hopefully you're getting reliability and assurance that they did their homework, and that's usually with Honda products.
And that's going to be true across the Type R and the Si. It's something that just comes with Honda. It's just reliable. So we're in the Type R now. First thing you notice sitting down, these seats they're red, and they're really nice buckets. They hold you in really well. I'm a pretty good size for these. I imagine a bigger gentleman, like somebody bigger than us, would probably not have the greatest time here. It's kind of like a Focus ST, you have to be the right size for it.
Yeah.
These seats are probably much more comfortable than Focus ST seats.
These seats are fantastic.
Yeah. So it has auto rev match. When you put it down into, well, whatever gear you're going down into, you just come off the clutch.
Yeah.
I take my foot out, I'll put it up here, watch this. That's how good I am. I don't even need to press the gas pedal.
Well, you use your mind.
I use my mind, man. The first thing I noticed is how much heavier the clutch is. We commented on that as soon as I left the house, and Powan noticed that when he drove it as well.
Yep.
I think this clutch is a little bit more informative than the one in the Si. It really tells you when it's about to bite. Is the brake and the gas are in similar places, right? It's hard to heel to. Actually, no.
It's easier.
It's easier.
Yeah.
It feels a little bit closer. The gears are much shorter on this car. I didn't even know, like, I wasn't in fifth at all in Powan's car.
Yeah, no, this, like I said, this transmission's ratios are really good.
The brakes are huge on this car compared to what are on the Si.
These brakes are insane. These brakes are ridiculous.
So Eddie actually dynoed this car when it was pretty new.
It had 100 and something miles on it.
What did it make for power?
295.
295 at the wheels on a Mustang dyno, right?
Yep.
All right, now we got a little open road here. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can hear that out back.
Yeah, this is much faster than this. version on the highway here. It does torque steer a little bit, you can tell. Wow, this thing is quick, Eddie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, we should
This
race.
thing is really fast. When I say really fast, obviously I'm not saying like it's a 700 horsepower ZL1, but
For a Honda Civic.
I mean, I was not expecting that at all. I was expecting it to be decently quick.
Yeah.
This is much faster than Golf
Well, that's
R.
exactly the same feeling I had. I was like, okay, it'll be GTI with a tune speed.
Yeah.
No,
this is much faster than the Golf R. I mean, I'm at 4,000 RPMs now, and I put my foot in it, and it's torque, and it's still pulling, and it's still pulling. It just keeps pulling. It doesn't fall off at all.
If you can get over the looks, which are not the prettiest, and you just care about driving, the feel of the drive and how much performance you can get out of it, if you're an engineer geek,
Yeah.
this car is an engineer's wet dream.
There's a car behind me, so here we go. Oh yeah, I'm not even pushing it right now. Wow, this is the speed that I come through here in the S4, and the S4 really feels like it's trying. This car was like, haha, that's cute.
Yeah, this thing is obscene on off ramps and back roads.
This car is twice the price of an SI, pretty much.
Essentially.
You can get an
On
SI
today's
for
market.
22 or 23. You get a Civic, a Type R for 40.
You-
That's close enough that it's twice the price.
Theoretically, if the world was nice, you could pick one up for 35.
Okay.
That's what it is, MSRP, but nobody buys these.
So almost 1.75 to 2 times the
Yeah.
price, pretty much. I think that this is twice the car that the SI is.
Yeah.
I think they're both great value for money.
I think both of them punch way above their weight.
Yes. What can you get for a Type R price new that does
Nothing.
better than it? Nothing.
Nothing. This punches up with, you know, M3s, M4s, I feel like, in a lot of ways in the handling department.
And when I say what punches or what does better performance wise? Because I think there are better cars grand touring wise
Oh,
for
yeah.
both of them.
If you're going for all out speed
Mm-hmm.
and feel and emotion, this car
Yeah.
in its category, I mean, there's the RS3, which I don't think will do it.
The RS3 I think actually the RS3 is probably faster.
Oh, way faster.
But no, the RS3 is a $65,000 car.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then the M2,
Which is a $50,000 car, right?
the RS, which
Maybe.
I don't think is as. I like the RS, but I don't think it does what this
I've driven
does.
the RS, it's not as special as this car. I like the RS a lot, not as special as this car. So, moral of the story is this. Civic Si, very good car. Civic Type R, very, very special car.
Special. That's the word. It's a good car, but it's special. That's the difference.
I
And-
agree. No, this is an amazing machine.
That's the thing, nobody's gonna be choosing between the Si and the Type R.
It's kind
No,
of,
no,
I
you're
feel
not.
Like the SI
You're not. You're not going to go into a Honda dealership and
Yeah.
say, "Oh, should I get the SI or should I get the Type R?" It's
No,
totally different.
You either want each car for a specific reason.
Exactly. Honestly,
there's two reasons.
if you have the money to buy a Type R, you buy an SI as the daily.
Do me a favor, go subscribe to Pound's YouTube channel. It's on the screen. Follow Eddie on Instagram. That'll also be on the screen. And let me know in the comments which one you guys like better, the Type R or the SI. Could you get over the looks of the Type R to drive it? Thank you guys for watching. Go out there and spread some positivity. Don't rear end the car in front of you. And I will catch you guys in the next video.
Laters.
Bye.
Bye. Sure.
Sorry.